What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports back again with another one. ESPN Jeff Darlington is reporting that Tom Brady expects to enter free agency, and he says he doesn't expect to return to the New England Patriots. So the New England Patriots have had no contact with Tom Brady. They've made no contact, no efforts in recent weeks with Tom Brady to talk about a new contract. So Tom Brady is under the belief that he will enter free agency and his days as a New England Patriots is over. That's what Jeff Darlington is reporting. Now, also in their report, New York Giants was a potential destination for Tom Brady. Now, I find that kind of hard to believe, but I'm going to give a little, I think, a camouflage reason why the New York Giants suddenly pop up as a destination. Nobody was talking about the Giants before as potential destination for Tom Brady, but all of a sudden, that team gets dropped in this recent report by Jeff Darlington as a potential destination for Tom Brady. And I think I got a reason that I don't think nobody has brought up. Now, first of all, Tom Brady, I think he's going to try to go to a team that's, pretty much a quarterback away from winning a Super Bowl, a quarterback away from competing for a Super Bowl, competing for a championship. And I think that is basically down to two teams. Now, I know there's been a lot of teams mentioning like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I can't really see that. They have some great receivers, but they're down the field type of offense that Coach Arians is running there. Bruce Arians is running there. I think Tom Brady, his arm strength is not like it was in his younger days. I think he needs to be in an offense that has a controlled, short, precision passing game type of offense, and that's not the offense they're running down there in Tampa. So scratch them off the list as a potential destination for Tom Brady. Another team that's been prominently mentioned was the Las Vegas Raiders. It was even a contract that was reported a couple of weeks that would be offered to Tom Brady once he entered free agency. 2 years, $60 million with the Oakland Raiders. Problem with the Oakland Raiders is they have no receivers. Got a nice young running back, Josh Jacobs, but he had an injury that he was dealing with at the end of the season. So durability could be a factor with Josh Jacobs. You never know. You hope it's just something that happened in his rookie year, but it could be something that plays him throughout his career. He could be a running back that's constantly battling injuries. We just don't know that. But the bottom line is they don't have the receivers threat that I think Tom Brady would need to compete for a championship. Offensive line is decent, but no big-time wide receiver there. So scratch them off the list. Now, we can look at the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, they got some good weapons on the outside. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen. Now, the running back position is a question mark because Melvin Gordon is a free agent, and he is not expected to return back to the Los Angeles Chargers. So look for him to go somewhere else. So they're going to be needing to get a running back. Now, they still got Eckler there, but Eckler is not a number one running back. Offensive line is bad, horrible. One of the reasons why Phillip Rivers struggled this year, along with his age and arm strength declining. The offensive line was not good. So I don't think Tom Brady will want to go there. Plus, you're in the same division with Patrick, my homeboy, in that offense that they putting up, and so I don't. And Andy Reid and those type of people. That's type of organization you got to deal with twice a season. So I don't see him going there. Now, the Tennessee Titans could be a destination. They have a good offensive line, good running back in Henry, some good receivers. A.J. Brown, they got Davis, who I think is a solid number 2. So they got some weapons there. Him and Mike Vrabel played together in New England when they won Super Bowls. So that could be a strong destination. And not the glamorous franchise that he was on in New England. But New England, who would say New England was a glamorous franchise before Brady and Belichick started winning championships there? So maybe he could turn that in, but that's a strong destination. Now, I'm going to tie in these two teams, the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. The reason why I think the New York Giants got mentioned, this is my speculation. You ain't never heard this nowhere else. The reason why I think the New York Giants got mentioned as a possible destination for Tom Brady was Tom Brady, in the perfect world, wouldn't mind going to the Dallas Cowboys. You throw a potential destination with the New York Giants, Jerry Jones, to get Jerry Jones' attention and Stephen Jones' attention. Like, oh man, if he go to the Giants, man, we got to deal with him inside our division. We got to play Tom Brady twice a year. we might want to sign him to the Dallas Cowboys just to keep him away from the New York Giants. Maybe Tom Brady and his people leaked that. Maybe they wanted that out there, that the New York Giants is a possible destination to get the Cowboys to look at bringing in Tom Brady, just by the simple fact of keeping him away from a division rival. You know, it's pure speculation, but you might want to take that into account. Because if you go to the New York Giants, their offensive line is not that good. They've got a good big-time running back now. Their running back, he's the true big-time running back. Wide receivers, they got some decent receivers. You know, they lost OBJ last year. He went to Cleveland. But they got some big, they got Golden Tate there. They got Shepard there. They got a young tight end there that's pretty good. So they got some weapons, but the offensive line is too bad. And then you're in the division with Carson Wentz, you know, and Eagles, who has a very talented roster. And then you got the Dallas Cowboys, who probably have one of the most talented rosters in the NFL. You know, so you got to deal with that with a shaky offensive line. And that leads me to the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I've been hearing through the grapevine that the Dallas Cowboys have no interest in Tom Brady, but that was before this article got leaked today about the New York Giants as a possible destination for Tom Brady. Maybe they changed their tune. You know, they're at a standstill with free agent quarterback Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott and his agent want to be the highest paid player in the NFL. The Dallas Cowboys want him to take a hometown discount. So they're at a standstill. They hadn't been talking since, I think it was last September was the last time Dak Prescott and his team talked with the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. I heard recently that their conversations have been back on. I think either this week, I think the conversations have started back up. So hopefully they'll come to some kind of agreement. But if they can't come to agreement, and they think this thing could get real ugly, get real nasty. If you franchise Dak Prescott, he might come to camp, but he might hold that against the team, and he might say, well, when we through with this franchise tag thing going on this year, maybe next year they can franchise Dak, I'm going to be leaving there because you didn't treat me fairly. I played at a bargain contract. You know, I was a fourth-round pick. I was underpaid for the years under that rookie deal, and I produced 2 division championship, a playoff victory, and you had never had a losing season since I've been taking snaps under center. So Tom Brady, you know, so you treated me fairly. So I know you can franchise me this season and next season, and after the 2021 season, I'm going to be looking to bounce and get somewhere else, man, move on to another team. So if it gets to that point, maybe they cut bait with Dak Prescott, then you bring in Tom Brady. Imagine how many jersey sales they'll sell with Tom Brady, Dallas Cowboy jerseys. That thing, they will break record books of the most high-selling jersey in NFL history. It might be the most high-selling jersey in sports history. They will make all kind of monies with Tom Brady Dallas Cowboy jersey. You know, the white jersey and the blue jerseys, road jerseys. Think how many jerseys they sell, man. It'd be unbelievable, man. So just keep in mind, man. Like I said, I got there with a caveat that the Cowboys have shown no interest in Tom Brady. But with this article coming out stating that he is going to be a free agent, and then one of the destinations being mentioned is the New York Giants, a division rival for the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe that changed the playing field and made the Cowboys maybe show interest, man. I think that could be a dynamic thing. Now, you know, Jerry Jones is getting up in years, and he said he would open up a checkbook if and pay whatever it took to guarantee a Super Bowl championship. He said that, I think it was last season. So maybe, you know, if he thinks his roster is ready to win, and he was very disappointed at the last year 8-8 season, he's got a very talented roster. He's got some free agents he got to sign, Byron Jones, and you got Amari Cooper. So you got some guys you got to sign that's free agents. But does he, you know, he thinks he had a Super Bowl caliber roster last year. If he thinks Tom Brady, guy that's owned 6 Super Bowl championship rings, can come in there and get them over the top and put them in the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, will he be willing to go down that route? It remains to be seen. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. But that's just what I'm reporting, man. Tom Brady is preparing to become a free agent and go play somewhere else in the 2020-2021 season. Leave your comments in the comment section what you think about this situation with Tom Brady. You think he should go back to New England, or you think he should move on to another team? Or what team do you think will fit him best in the NFL? Let me know what your thoughts in the comment section. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I holla.